I'm going to take you through a very quick tutorial on how to create an assignment on Moodle. So on this particular course, I'm going to turn editing on in order to be able to do that. So that's the first step to take, turn editing on. Then I'm going to scroll down to the topic where I want my assignment to go. Say I want to put it under managing input and output. I'm going to click on that to reveal, then add an activity or resource. I'm going to select from my many tools here. I just go to, from my many tools, select assignment. Um, then give this assignment some form of description. So I'm going to call it assignment number 1. Then under description, I can give the instructions about these assignments here. So I could say, like for instance, 1, this is an individual assignment. I could say this assignment involves, I can put whatever I'm going to put there. Basically give the nature of the assignment or the question itself. But if you don't want to do that, you can also attach a file containing the assignment. This could be a PDF or a Word document. Let's say I have an assignment document. I'm calling it assignment number 1. I will attach it and then upload this file. So basically the description of the assignment will be down here. Then I'm going to set up the availability of this assignment. Let's say I'm going to allow submissions from today, say from around, now it's 9:10, let's say from 9:15, right? So from 9:15, I'm going to set it up, and then due date, I'm going to say for the due date, I'll select my calendar again, give it a week for students to be able to do it conclusively, and I'll say this will close at 10. All right, I'll ignore the cutoff date. I'll be reminded to grade by 14th of June. And then submission type, I can either choose online text or file submission. Let me just leave it as file submission so that students can work on the side and upload a file that I can download or that I can grade from the Moodle. Then maximum number of uploaded files, I'll leave it as 20. Maximum submission size, I'll leave it by default is 5 MB. On the accepted file types, since I may ask students to upload images or stuff like that, I'll just choose all file types. Feedback types, I'll leave it as it is by default because I need to have either feedback comments or annotated PDF so I can make my comments inside. Then if you want to comment inline, that's in the Moodle, you can choose yes, but I'll leave it as no for now. On submission settings, require students to click submit button, yes, just to be sure that they have submitted. Require the students accept submission statement, yes, just to give sort of a declaration this is their work, original work. Additional attempts, I'll say never because it's an assignment, needs to be submitted once. Group submission settings, if I have set up groups, I can put them in groups to work in groups, but for now, I say this is an individual assignment. Notifications, notify graders about submissions, I'll leave it as no. Notify graders about late submissions, I'll leave it as no. Default for notify students. So once I make my feedback available, students will be notified, which is okay. Grading, what type of grade do you want to give? They're either scale or point. I'll choose point because I want this to be out of 20, so that it's 20% of the entire grade that they're going to get from this unit. Grading method, I'll just leave it as simple, direct grade. You can have either marking grade guide or rubric. If you have it on the side, you can mount it. But since I don't have that, I'll leave it as simple, direct grading. Grading category, leave it as uncategorized. Grades to pass, I won't bother about that because I have more assignments to give. Anonymous submissions, no. Hide grade identity, no. Use marking workflow, no. Common module settings, I want this to remain on course page so it will be visible. But unless if I'm not ready, I can choose not to hide from students. Groups, if I have set up groups, then I'll choose either separate or visible groups. But since this individual assignment, I'll leave it as no groups. Then if I have something to restrict this assignment on, say a reading that they need to read before, or a video they need to watch, a documentary, I'll add restriction and go to activity completion to do so. Then I'll choose what is it that I want to make as a requirement before this assignment can be done. Let's say it's a research article that I want them to read. So it's saying student must match the following. They must complete the research article and mark it as complete. If I have any other addition to make, I'll do it there. Activity completion, students can manually mark the activity as completed. That's all I want to do because I don't want to set up any other restrictions on timing because I've already set up my availability up there. Then I'll just save and return to course. And so going back to my topic, I have my assignment right there. I just need to go and turn editing off to be able to see the assignment under the topic, which I placed it. There it is. And so once students are finished doing their work, I can click on assignment to be able to find the submissions here and go to grading for purposes of grading. That's it for now. If you have any further questions, please feel free to contact your Odell personnel. Thank you.